Samida Om Shanti. Peace to you, peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Peter and today I want to talk about the interconnectedness of everything. Look at these two fingers connected. Everything's connected. They've done experiments now where they've split particles and they move one particle over there and another one over there, quite a few miles, a couple of miles apart at least, and they'll stimulate this particle, and at the same time this one will actually be stimulated as well. They have the same actions. So everything's connected. We're all made up of these particles, atoms. Everything that makes up the material world is connected. And if you believe in the Big Bang Theory, then yes, of course it all came from a spark. So we're all interconnected. We as human beings, we are unique. We're in a very unique position where we can experience heaven energies and earth energies, both. And if you do it both at the same time, that's quite incredible. But obviously we can experience the earth energies, where you're experiencing that every day with your food, you're eating, blah, blah, blah. But heavenly energies we can as well when we meditate or we really focus on the inside. We can actually connect with those heavenly higher vibrations, higher energies, and we can bring those heavenly energies down to earth, which is actually incumbent on all of us as human beings, as the ones who are the protectorates of this planet. We are protectorates. We're guardians. We are guardians of the earth. It's one of my songs. We're guardians of the earth, and it is incumbent on all of us to bring those heavenly energies down to make this beautiful world that we live in into a paradise. When we see the heaven-earth connection, we move away from material needs and we love and protect each other as if we were each other. So that heavenly energy that comes down and you actually start to connect with your unconditional love is one of the most amazing experiences that you will have, because you will look at people, for instance me with Tony Blair. I used to go to Dr. Thomas Kopek's open focus seminars regularly, and he would ask me all the time, think of something or someone who makes you really, really angry. So every time it was really simple. I just sit there and thought of Tony Blair, what he's done not only to the Middle East but also to our system, the way that our system works under common law now is completely, he's messed it all up completely with the Supreme Court and everything. Everything that he's done was a complete disaster as far as I'm concerned. So I used to think of him to get angry, and I became very, very angry and hot. I wanted to rant, you know. I'm sure we've all had a good rant in our lives. I wanted to rant, and we did this open focus and it helped to dissipate it. So that anger would be dissipating out of my liver, the right side, out of my liver. And it really helped. But it was the moment when I thought of Tony Blair, and I just felt really, I felt compassion for him, and I felt very sorry for him that he was stuck in this position. He's like a little boy. He's in a position where he's a puppet. He's being told what to do. And that feeling, rather than being angry towards him, I wanted to try and help him. There's no way he will be helped. He's stuck in that position. Well, pray for him that he will be helped. But it was that me realizing that I was stuck with that anger. I'm actually connected with him. He's just playing a role. He's playing a role of human beings waking up and seeing what's going on the planet, and he's playing an important role because he's woke up millions of people, killed millions of people as well. But he's waking up millions of people because of what he's done, and that to me is incredible. So it's that connectedness that you start to feel, that you look at the people who are really perpetrating some terrible and wicked deeds on humanity. You see them and you start to protect the ones that are around you in your community, spread the information around to your community, and then we start to move away from these people, and they will see that actually those human beings don't want it anymore. Most people will go with them. They go with them because they want to. They're stuck in fear. False evidence appearing real. I love that acronym. False evidence appearing real. They're in fear, but there's nothing to be fearful of. Once you connect with yourself, and you connect with yourself, it's easier to connect with others. It's easier to connect with the heavenly energies. Then you realise that you're just having experience as a human being. You're actually a multi-dimensional being having a human experience once you understand your energies a little bit better. And that's for all of us. We can all do that, and we can all feel these energies. So we must never forget, we are part of nature. We have a symbiotic relationship with nature. Like you eat the food that comes from the earth, and that earth should have the same makeup as your gut with all the microbes in it, but it hasn't now because of this maniac way that human beings farm for profit mainly. Why food was ever brought into profit, I don't know. The farmers should be paid as much as movie stars as far as I'm concerned, because we need food. We don't need movie stars, especially some of them, terrible. But we need food. It's incredible. So we need the best food, and the quality of the food is dropping. The mineral content, nutrient content is dropping. I think it's, if you look at a carrot, it's now down 70% of its nutrient value as it was 30-40 years ago. So that is incredible. I've seen some amazing farmers who actually work with the symbiotic nature of how it all works, and they plant with the moon. So when the moon is starting to wax, starts to grow, that energy starts to grow, they plant the seeds. Then they get cow dung and put it into horns, bury it in certain areas of the farm where there's ley lines that are crossing, so that fertilizer will get more energy, and then they'll put it into a big bucket and swirl that fertilizer after about a year sitting underground into the water. And wow, these crops that come up are incredibly healthy and full of nutrients. And from my own experience of that, of being connected now more with my garden than I ever have done, because I'm growing food there and also making it more beautiful with arrangements of certain things, the food we eat is less than we have to with the same food that we eat out of the supermarket. So we're more connected with that. It's more interconnected. It's more vibrant. It's our symbiotic relationship with it. Also, we have a symbiotic relationship with trees. When you sit next to a tree, it's breathing out oxygen, you're breathing in that oxygen. You're breathing out carbon dioxide, it's breathing in that carbon dioxide. And you can sit there and you can actually feel the energy of the trees. If you haven't tried one of our Qigong classes, you should do on this channel, where you're learning Qigong, where you're starting to connect with your own energy. It's the most incredible thing. And then you realize you're connected to everything, and you can start to sensitize your brain, not just to your body, but to the energies around you. And you become more sensitive, which is a good thing. People say, oh, you're far too sensitive. What's the matter with you? Well, you can't. No. You need to increase your sensitivities. That's why we can cut things off and do things that we shouldn't be doing. So it's that understanding of we are all connected is really very, very important to get. And it's the interconnectedness of everything is really, really important for us to comprehend, so that we can reach out to our fellow human beings and reach out to our fellow animals, reach out to our planet. If you look at how the planet's going now, it used to be 12% of jungle. Now it's about 8%. Or rainforest, I should say. Now it's about 8%. You used to have, there's in the books where they write about the whales when they were first exploring the oceans, they said as far as the eye can see there were mammals, fish, whales, dolphins all jumping out of the water as far as the eye can see. Don't see that anymore. You see the small schools now, but not as vibrant as it was. I think the sea life, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, I think it's gone down to about 3% of what it was. Gone down to 100%, 3%. Oh my goodness me, that's to do with overfishing, pollution, sonar practice, sonar testing, making whales beach on the beaches. Oh my goodness, all of this, and we're just allowing it to happen. We're connected to that sadness, so we need to really start to stand up and say, no more, no more, don't hurt my little brothers and sisters in the ocean. We're connected to that. And once you realize this, then you will not only connect with yourself, you'll connect with others better in a more profound and loving way. So hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next video. Bang.